has your walk with God been looking for these past few months? Just because you show up to church week after week, that does not mean that you are growing spiritually. To everyone around you, all may seem well with your spiritual walk, but God sees your behavior every day of the week. He knows if you actually have the desire to pursue Him or not. Let's not be so focused on looking a certain way in front of others that we end up neglecting our own spiritual walk. It does not matter what you call yourself or how many people look up to you. We need to value our relationship with God more than preserving a certain image in front of others. Therefore, if you are someone who has been living a double life, then you need to let this be your wake-up call. You are deceiving yourself if you think that you can hide and sweep everything under the rug just because other people don't know about it. People are always going to have something to say about you, but understand that they are no different from you. One day, they are going to be facing death just like you, and they need the grace just like you. But let's not worry about them. The real question is, are you going to let another day go by? Will you honor God with your lips while your heart is far from Him? So don't be afraid to ask for help, even if you have to tell another believer or find some kind of accountability partner. Understand that you do not have to be alone and struggle by yourself. Philippians chapter 2 verses 3-4 says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of the others." This is the attitude that we ought to have towards other believers. We are to care about them. So if a believer is struggling with certain sins that many would find embarrassing to admit, we need to be encouraging and building them up and doing what we can to help them. Do not go behind their backs and start slandering and talking negative things about them just to make yourself feel good. Not only are you making it harder on that other person, but you're making other people afraid of asking for help. And why would they ask for help if you are going to act like that? In fact, if this is you, then you may want to start examining your own heart. Then you will see that you need God's grace just as much as them. None of this is about condemnation, because Romans 8:1 tells us that there's now no condemnation for those who are in Christ. But this is about us being encouraged and challenged to grow spiritually, so that we can continue to be all that we can for Christ.